Boomhauer69 here. In today's video, I'm going to talk about this J&K Safety High Visibility Coat I bought off from Amazon.com. I did a video about this coat, like an unboxing video back in October. It's been quite a few months now, and this is an update video of how this coat is holding up. Now, this coat here has a pretty decent zipper on it, and I liked how it has all kinds of buttons where you can also button up in case the zipper was to break, and has lots of pockets. When I first got this coat and first actually had to use it for the cold weather, I actually discovered some pockets like this one down here. I don't know if you can see that too good on camera, but down here I discovered another pocket, and and a few in this pocket, and like, oh hey, there's quite a few pockets on this. And then also, like on most coats on the inside, it also has a inside pocket as well. I'll show you the company logo here on this coat. There's the company logo. It's called J&K Safety. I bought this off from Amazon.com. But here's what the inside of the coat looks like. Here's the paper thin hat they give you, which I thought is actually unzippable. You can actually unzip this from the coat if you like. I like how on the arms it's got a lot of pockets too, and then over here it has for pens and whatever, some little spots where you put maybe a tire gauge or some pens if you're somebody, and then it's also got these little straps here for the radios if you want to clip a two-way radio like I use at my work a lot. And then if you gotta wear an employee ID badge, they have one of these, and then another pocket as well, and that's one of those ID holders, which I like that. And well, let's get into the reason why I don't like this coat. I bought this coat off from Amazon back in October. 21st is when I ordered it, according to the Amazon order history. I went back and looked to see when I purchased this. It said October 21st, When I first got this, you can see it on camera, this little Velcro strap, one of these right here, broke on it. I actually broke it well on camera. And I was overlooking that. I thought, well, I'll still give it a try. Just, sometimes, things have errors. And thought, well, I'll still give it a try. And it kept me warm, I will say that. And stuff. And these kind of, I think the lowest it got down was around 20 or 30. So it did for a basic coat keep me a little warm in the temperatures I used it in. But that's what happened right there. One day I was pulling it out of my car and the coat ripped. I haven't even had this. It's the first season of using this coat. I haven't had this coat not even a half a season yet, because we're at the beginning of winter, and that's why I bought this coat, was to use it at my job, because I work outdoors in a parking lot where I need to be seen, or if I'm not seen, then motor vehiclists will run me over and I'll be in the hospital, and then there'll be no more Boomhauer69. So that's why I went with this high visibility coat, because I thought it'd be perfect for motor vehiclists and people to see me, because I work for a store. And people are always coming and going in the cars, and I thought for wintertime use, when we had those whiteout blizzardy conditions, this would be a perfect coat. And right now they're selling it on Amazon for $79, and I thought, well, this would be a perfect coat. Well, I guess it's not so perfect, because it ripped right there. I'll give you a more close-up of the rip. So yeah, so what I learned is on this coat is the stitching, the sewing, the seams and stitching is of the low quality on this. So, and this is a made in China product, like everything is. Even if you buy a name brand Carhartt, it's still made in China and stuff. So So what's going to happen is eventually the stuffing is going to come out, and moisture is going to get in there and going to cause the fluffy material to get all wet, matted, and it's going to eventually, in super cold weather, it's going to make this cold on me, and then cold air is going to get in there and also make it cold. So the stitching on this is very low quality, so I learned that the hard way. So yeah, that's the biggest issue, and I haven't even hardly used this coat. I done light duty work. How this actually ripped was just me simply putting the coat on. So, because at first I thought this coat would be perfect light duty. There's a little scuff mark on the reflective 3M. It claims to have like that reflective 3M material on it. And I thought, well, this coat, even though it's cheap, I thought, well, it should be okay for light duty work, and well, not even for the light duty work, because all I'm doing is I just put this coat on, I wear it, and then sometimes I stretch my arms and stuff, but that's about it, just light duty work. It's not like I'm a mechanic where I'm working on heavy equipment and gotta get in tight spots, and where potential rip pads and stuff. But yeah, this coat, after that, I said to myself, yep, I know what the next video is going to be about, and if that would have never happened, I would have said this would have been an okay coat, but I'm going to call this coat garbage, because that I could see that ripping out. Maybe if I would have had this coat for like maybe 3 or 4 seasons, maybe after the 4th or 5th season or 6th season, this coat, ripping out. I could see that happening if I had it for a really, really long time. But I haven't hardly had this coat. I haven't hardly wore it much because of the weather. And then when I finally start using it, that's when it starts ripping out and when I actually need it. So yeah, this coat, I'm gonna say it's a do not buy. I'm just gonna give it 2 thumbs down and a 1-star review. I'm actually gonna take pictures of the damage and warn people on Amazon, leave a bad Amazon review, because this coat, it's garbage. That's uncalled for. That shouldn't happen the first season. I didn't have this half of a season yet. This is just me. I think at the most I maybe only used this maybe a month total of cold weather, But yeah, ripping out like that's... So, if you see this J&K Safety High Visibility coat on Amazon, if you see this brand on Amazon, there's the logo again. If you see this brand on Amazon, I would recommend staying away from that, especially if you're somebody that doesn't have a whole lot of money and you're on a budget. That's why I bought this coat, because I knew my budget would allow me at least around $100 coat, and so I thought, well, since this coat is $79, the price kind of, caught my eye a little bit, and I thought, well, I'll give it a shot, I do know nowadays that, usually anything under $100 is not going to be the best of quality, and you're taking a gamble, which I basically took a gamble and lost on this coat, so I'm going to consider this coat garbage. But before that, it did keep me warm. I think the coldest I was in my area was at the time was around the upper 20s to 30 Fahrenheit. That's in Fahrenheit. I don't know what that would be in Celsius. But I think it was roughly around this coat around 30 to 40 Fahrenheit is what roughly the temperatures were and stuff, and it's now getting to the point where the weather's getting even colder. Like today, it's was minus I think it was 18 degrees Fahrenheit out, 18 degrees Fahrenheit, and I was hoping in this cold weather really give this coat a workout, and so far in the colder temperatures, we had some 20s, I think on one day it was 25 Fahrenheit out, and so And so it did keep me pretty warm. I was doing okay. There was a few days where I also put on a flannel, a red flannel button-up shirt to go along with this and stuff. But at first, for a basic coat, I thought, man, this is going to be okay. You know, I overlooked the one broken here. I'll show you again. I was overlooking that. I thought, well, that's just one little boo-boo, and then it had the major rip out there, which made me say, yep, this coat's definitely a garbage coat. So this update video on this J&K safety coat, this is the last time you're ever going to see me do an update video on it. I'm going to recommend staying away from it, you know, look somewhere else. I noticed Carhartt for around $160. They make a high visibility coat and stuff, and I was thinking to myself, maybe I should have saved the money and went with the Carhartt's $160 coat, but I may look into that, or maybe look at something else, like a different style brand of visibility coat. But yeah, this coat right here, I'm going to consider it garbage. Matter of fact, I got this bin over here, this trash bin over here, but there's what I think of it in the trash bin. But I'm going to still use it until I get something different. But the bottom line is the stitching, the sewing, the thread, the stitching, and the seams of the coat. What happened is the seam ripped out in this coat. So the seams of the coat and the stitching, when sewing it together at the factory, they didn't do a very good job of that. So yeah, because once the seams start ripping, that's one of the most important things on a coat is the stitching. And so the stitching is of crappy quality, where what they did was they put all these different little pockets and the name tag holder and all these neat things on there, and went, you know, with the design and put all money into that. But then when it came to the actual stitching, the sewing and the stitching of the coat, that's where they crapped out on it. So I would consider this a garbage coat. I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs down and 1 star review on this coat, because I just think it's garbage. And that hole in the coat is just gonna cause where cold air is gonna come in, moisture is gonna get inside the coat, because it's going to be rainproof, weatherproof, and I did use this in the rain, and it did good in that respect. But it's just their stitching, their quality control stitching is not good. It's just crappy coat at the end of the day. Even though in certain parts they sprayed that waterproofing stuff on there, and that actually worked, but it ripped like that. No, it's at the end of the day, it's just a garbage coat. So if you like this sort of video, give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If you didn't like it, comment your thoughts below. Did you think this was a good video, bad video? What would you done differently? What should I show more? I'll show the coat one more time. There's what the coat looks like. Here's what the inside looks like. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and subscribe Boomhauer to Boomhauer69, because that's going to help me, Boomhauer69, and be able to do more videos. And also by you sharing this video with everyone you know, down below there's that little button that says share. Hit share and share it with all your friends on your social medias and stuff, whatever social media platforms you're on. And that will help me be able to grow this channel more. And definitely hitting that subscribe button too, and sharing. Those 2 things are important. So hope you all have a good day, and thank you for watching Boomhauer69's video. And again, if you see the J&K coat on Amazon and you're thinking about purchasing it, and you already seen this video, my recommendation is stay away from it, because at the end of the day, it's garbage. Should have bought the Carhartt instead. So have a good day, and thank you for watching Boomhauer69's YouTube channel.